Welcome, my friends. Welcome to a new video. So obviously I'm going to talk about Ubisoft stocks, and I write a lot about this also on X. So by now you should actually know my thesis and why I'm talking today, because yeah, you heard about that Assassin's Creed Shadows, that there are some leaks out there. So I'm not going to show you any footage of this, of course, but I asked Croc, the AI of X, to give me more information about those leaks. So that's something I can share with you. So what was actually then the consequence of those leaks? The consequence is that the stock of Ubisoft is going up 4.19% today, intraday. So that's actually nice. So we are 12.32 euros. So that's actually good to see. And if I scroll a little bit in the chart, let's look at the chart like this. So you see we kind of stopped falling, so around the 10.70, the 11 euros, and now we are back at the 12 euros. So as you know, I have a bigger bet now running on Ubisoft. I expect or don't expect, so it's obviously difficult to say, but I see more upside probability than downside probability. This is a part of my thesis. So if Assassin's Creed Shadows is a success, then probably we see a small upside to the stock chart. If it's going to be a disaster, if it's not going to be successful, then, my friends, obviously we might see the stock falling, but then also maybe some more opportunities for other companies to consider acquisitions. Also, then we need more changes in the company, and this could all be actually more positive in the midterm, to the long term. And therefore the chart of or the price of the market cap of Ubisoft is basically at 12.32 right now. I mean, if you look at this chart, so even the top, I'm not even getting the top here on the screen, so it's so much above, as you can see. So yeah, this is the chart of a stock that has been beaten up non-stop. So there is the anti-woke crowd on X that is hating on the stock. There's in general everyone kind of on the left side hates big gaming companies overall, so they are obviously hating on the stock. So all of this on the company, better said. And then of course we have not the best numbers. We didn't had so good numbers recently. All right, guys. So I like this. Is it going to continue? Are we going back to the 15, 16 euros? Obviously, I can't tell you. So I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a YouTuber, retail investor myself. And I just try to play a bit with the probabilities here. So only invest as much as you are willing and that you can afford to lose. So this is always very important to keep this in your mind. So now I'm going to read to you a little bit what Croc, the AI of X, is saying about the sentiment to Assassin's Creed Shadows. So sentiment about Assassin's Creed Shadows among players who have accessed and played a leaked version appears to be largely positive. Based on early impressions shared online, several individuals who have spent time with the game, typically around 10 to 15 hours, have praised various aspects of it. Players have highlighted the engaging world design, well-crafted main and side missions, and effective stealth mechanics, with some comparing it favorably to Ghost of Tsushima, but with a distinct Assassin's Creed flavor. So this sounds good, guys. This sounds good. The dual protagonist system featuring Yasuke. So here also backlash, obviously, against Yasuke, as you know. The samurai and Naoe, the shinobi, has also been point of excitement, though some noted limitations, like not being able to switch between characters early in the game. Cutscenes have been described as high quality and cinematic, contributing to a strong narrative experience. Additional players have reported that the leaked version, which is believed to be an older build, feels surprisingly polished. That's good to hear. With minimal bugs, only minor issues like clipping or limp syncing problems mentioned. Some have gone as far as to call it the best Assassin's Creed game since Black Flag, citing its nostalgic feel, akin to Revelations, and its blend of refined gameplay elements. However, there are minor criticisms such as a slow dodging and parry mechanics, and the acknowledgement that this version lacks the final updates and polish Ubisoft is still working on for the official March 20 release. It's worth noting that these impressions come from a small self-selecting group of players who obtained early physical copies, often through marketplaces like Facebook Marketplace or Mercari. So that's actually interesting. Mercari, I never heard about this marketplace. And shared their thoughts on platforms like Reddit and X. Ubisoft has emphasized that the leaked build doesn't reflect the final product, suggesting some experiences might improve further. While the sentiment leans optimistic, it's not universal or conclusive, as it is based on incomplete versions and limited voices amidst a broader context of leaks and controversy surrounding the game's development. So guys, so this is the game, by the way, in case you forgot it. So Assassin's Creed Shadows March 20 wishlist pre-purchase now, going to cost 70 euros in the standard edition, so quite pricey, 90 euros then in the digital deluxe edition, and we have now 21,000 followers on Steam. This is obviously not so much, but if this game is going to be a huge success, then I imagine that much more people going to buy this game, maybe not on Steam, maybe on the Epic Games Store, maybe they play it on Uplay Plus or on the Ubisoft Game Store. All of this probably more on the Ubisoft Game Store because the game will get cheaper over there. So I'm happy that this game will be released day one on Steam. So I'm personally, my friends, I'm looking forward to this game. I think this could be again one of the better Assassin's Creed titles, and probably if I buy this game and million other people buy this game, then also be going to see a success in the Ubisoft stock, obviously. But here again, this is a very, very high risk bet, so don't do this bet if you are not willing to, or if you cannot afford losing this money. So I do this bet because I personally think this is now for me the right thing to do in comparison to my overall wealth, in comparison to my overall stock portfolio. I think like this is a bet I can afford now, and also with regard to the overall performance of the stock recently, with regard to the overall market. So I feel okay, comfortable at the moment. So, but guys, this is not for everyone. Therefore, I'm saying this. It's important that I say this because I don't want you to invest in stocks just because you see it on a YouTube video. I want you to invest in stocks because you did your own research, you create your own thesis, you create your own strategy, and this is more important than just following someone, because you don't know when I want to get out of this stock, and I'm not going to tell you now when I get out of the stock, obviously, and Therefore, guys, this is not how my videos work. So, but I want to merge here finances with gaming and bring you some value in this. And I hope this video got you some value. And I hope also to upload some more dedicated videos to dedicated companies again. So I haven't done this since quite some time, but I try my best, my friends. I try my best. So it takes time. It sometimes takes time, and sometimes there's not so much actually to talk about a specific company, but I have a feeling that soon we will talk much more about Ubisoft. So, all right, guys. So thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.